and we have Jimmy. So we were just
Hello.
telling Jasleen, in case we drop off, we'll come back on again. It looks like our internet is a little bit unstable, but we'll jump back on again, okay? So this shouldn't take too long. Lindsay is in Boston, so she's not going to be able to join us, but we are recording, so we can give her the full story of what's happening. Tessa will probably jump on in a minute or two. So Tessa and Jimmy are both veterans, although they will be in a different dorm this year, so a little bit farther up the hill than University Place. Our dorm that we were scheduled to be in had a massive leak, 30 to 40,000
40,000 gallons a day and they can't
of
find the
water
leak. It's underground somewhere
was leaking. So fortunately, they identified that last week, which was good. They identified it because the air conditioning wasn't working.
because the water pressure was low. That's
Yeah.
why.
So anyhow, we've made all the arrangements for the new dorm. The new dorm is actually very upgraded. So it's actually apartments. So it would be apartments like the upperclassmen would get. So it's much nicer than the other dorms. So with that comes a little bit of a situation because it's not as confined as a university place was. And you'll see when we get there, when we line the kids up. So what I would like to do is just go over a little bit on the schedule, what your roles are, and that what we're looking for from you. And then, of course, questions and answers. So we do have 67 students. We are fully booked. We had up to 75. We deferred quite a few students because of health reasons and other things. So it's a fully packed from 7 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night type of schedule. Your roles are really in the daytime to be assisting the teachers. They're going to need a lot of help because we have 4 groups and there's either 16 or 17 in each group. And all of our STEM activities, as well as the project building activities, and Jimmy, you'll remember this, a lot of them are messy, a lot of messy stuff. So especially when we're doing erosion or we're doing the craters, there's a lot of mess. So your job will be to help the teachers out. Lindsay is going to be assigned to Amy and Andrew because Amy can't be here. She's one of our teachers. She can't be with us on Sunday. So Lindsay, who is going into her junior year at her son is studying education, she's going to help take over that group on Sunday. So she's going to get some advanced teaching opportunities. So that's a good thing. So the rest of you are all the same age. Lindsay's the only one who's a little bit older. She won't be staying with us overnight because her mom, Brandy, is also one of the instructors. So she'll be going back and forth with her mom. But anyhow, you will be in the interns' uh, quarters. Jimmy, you'll be alone because you're the only male, unless Stephen Zhang shows up. So you'll be on the male floor. Ladies, you'll be on the second floor. So the way that this apartment is arranged, the staff for KU stays in the downstairs. So that means that we have some additional people who will be walking up and down the halls, just making sure everything is cool. So we're on the second, third, and fourth floors, and they will be on the first floor. So your nighttime roles are a little bit different. It'll be maybe taking the kids back and forth across the campus because it's a pretty long walk. Most nights we're always over at the North Campus from 6 till 9 o'clock, and it gets dark over there. There's not much lighting. So you'll be bringing them back, making sure that they cross the street safely, and then also giving them snacks. We have a kabillion snacks this year. So Jimmy will be putting the snacks in the first floor, and I'll show all of you where the snacks will be. There's a lounge there. We'll have snacks and t-shirts in there. So as volunteers come in later in the week, they'll get their t-shirts down there. And you all will get your t-shirts too as well. So nighttime roles are helping bring the kids across and also helping sometimes the presenters. So Thursday night is the planetarium. I think you'll enjoy that show. After that, we have Engineers Without Borders who are going to be showing the kids how to do some things with solar
Solar
panels.
panels.
Then we have a Rotary bingo, and then I think that's it for that. We were going to do Stellarium, but we're not going to be able to do that now because the way that the new dorm is configured, we're afraid the kids will not, they'll be out of control. It'll be too open for them. So we're not going to do that. That was a night show viewing of the sky. Then Friday night will be Tower Health, and that's going to be compressions. We're going to do CPR, first aid, bicycle safety, And then they're going to be making first aid kits. And then Friday night is the KU professors. So some of that's going to be outside. Again, the groups will be smaller. We'll have 4 groups, red, yellow, blue, and green. And we'll be doing ground penetrating radar, some NASA stuff with plotting of the Perseus, some chemistry stuff like we did last year, Jimmy, and also the electron microscope. So maybe, Jimmy, you'll get to do the electron microscope this year. Last year, Tessa did it. So that's a pretty cool thing. So we would like you, if you can, to be there on Thursday at 8 a.m. So that would allow you to check into your room and then come down and help with the check-in of the students. So as I said, we have 4 groups, red, yellow, green, blue. We have them arranged. Everything is red, yellow, blue, green. All you guys will have a badge that will have orange tag. So adults will have orange. And some adults will have other colors because they're leads for the various groups. So for example, Lynn Smith, she'll be leading the blue group all week. And that's not the blue man group, that's just the red, yellow, blue group. Day Eng will be leading the green group all week. So we have adults who will be leading certain groups all week. Of course, there's plenty of meals. You will have not only your lanyard that will have your key and your swiper to get in and out of the building, but you'll also have the name badge. And I'll be putting the Rotary Club that you represent on that as well. So that adults often ask, well, which Rotary Club is that kid from? Because they want to connect with you later. So that's what will be on your badge. The only thing that I'm going to need from you whenever you show up is your information form, which has your social security number and all that kind of good stuff on, so that I can issue your stipend right after the academy is over. So what did I forget?
I think that's pretty much it.
I know I gave you that pretty quick. So what questions do you have?
I had a question. Yeah. It's how does the new housing look relative to the one we had before?
It's gorgeous.
Better.
It's gorgeous. You're going to have your own apartment. And again, you are in your own. But there is a full kitchen. There's a nice bathroom. It's not a refrigerator. There's no freezer.
Well, I think the refrigerator has a freezer compartment. Yeah.
So it's an apartment. And this is something that
Okay.
upperclassmen get into. So it's air conditioned. There's one long hallway that's inside, not the hallways that are outside like we had last year. This is a fully finished building. It's their newest building. Very beautiful. We want to be very careful about maintaining the property. We don't want to break any furniture. You have a living room, you have a dining room, you have the bedrooms, you have the bathrooms. All the interns have their own room. So
Everybody has their own desk.
you have your own desk,
where you put your clothes, what do you call that?
the wardrobe.
Your own wardrobe and all that.
You're not going to be doing too much at the desk.
Probably not.
You will have whatever you need. As I said, the first floor is Kutztown staff. So that's where their housing people live. There's a little grassy area outside, and that's where we'll line the kids up. So you new interns will find out about that pretty soon when we get there, how we line the kids up and march them across. The first day, as I said, you'll meet us at the dorm to check in. We'll get you to help with check-in. Then you'll go across to the North Campus, to the science building to help the teachers. Some of you are able to come on Wednesday to help the teachers set up, so that'll give you a little preview of what's going on. If you can't, that's fine, but we have lots and lots of work for the interns. As I said, Lindsay will be assigned to Amy and Andrew. The other teachers are Joe, Brandy, and Len. And Len Reed is a Rotarian from the Fleetwood Club. So this is the first time that we've had a Rotarian who's an educator also be one of our STEM need teachers. So it's pretty exciting for us. So, and Dr. Tony will be there as our chair. He's kind of like the principal. Gary and I are responsible for logistics and volunteers. Darlene is responsible for the dinner. Dr. Mike and Sue, of course, are responsible for the health of all the students. So full-time doctor, full-time nurse. You'll meet a lot of amazing Rotarians, and Jimmy, you'll remember some from last year, I'm sure. So, and of course, we'll be getting pictures of the interns. We'd like to get the pictures at the Bear. That's outside the science building. So there is a big bear there. So you will all climb up on the bear so we can get a good picture of you with your shirts. Either Stemier shirts are good for that, or also if you have Ryla shirts. So whatever you guys decide to do, just wear the same shirt.
And the kids really, really like the interns because they're not old people like we are, so
Yeah.
they really connect with the interns.
Yeah. So Jimmy knows because, and in fact, we have a Jimmy this year. We have Jimmy Emsley. So I'm sure you'll be making friends with him. It's 31 girls, 36 boys, all varieties of shapes, sizes, nationalities, names. We've got it all this year. We have Hawaiian, Asian, African American, Chinese. What else? Oh, we have one from Sudan. So we've got them all this year. So variety of kids, all nominated by their schools or by the Boys and Girls Clubs of Bethlehem or Allentown, and also Bethlehem Bike Works. So it's a good variety of kids. Of course, Dr. Tony will be giving them a little talking to as far as how to be working with you, how to respect you. That first morning, Thursday, after the check-in and you go over to help the teachers, we do orientation for everybody at 11. So that will be in the academic forum. So the teachers will help you get there. Jimmy knows how to get there. It's room 202. And that's where we will be introducing you. And we'll ask you to say a little bit about yourself. Like, I've been to Ryla. I just graduated from high school. Now I'm going on to blah, blah college, etc. And that gives the kids something to sort of cling on to and think about because they'll have questions for you later about, well, how did you decide to go there? And why are you going there? What are you studying? All that kind of good stuff. So engage with the kids as much as you can. Also, the adults, of course, I'll have your Rotary club that you're representing on there, and they'll be asking you about your Rotary club and your Rotary experiences. So, Jasmine, are you going to sing for us? No? Oh, come on. She has such a beautiful voice. We thought maybe she would sing for us.
Thank you, but no.
No? Oh gosh. Maybe we'll use you to round the kids up. You know, you'll start singing and that's how they'll know it's time to round up. But as I said, we'll have the t-shirts and all the snacks there in the lounge in the first floor. Weirdly enough, the lounge is decorated with a solar system, the periodic table, all this STEM stuff. So I don't know what people were in there doing. They have pool tables in there. If you guys want to go down there at night, you can.
Shoot pool.
Shoot pool. Again, we're saying this to you, not to the
Not the
kids.
kids, this is just for you guys.
But if you wish to bring drinks, you can because you'll have a refrigerator. So of course, no alcohol, but whatever you want to bring, just so the kids don't know that you have stuff in your fridge because they'll be looking to join you. So I think I did send the maps out today so you can see where your room is. And I think I sent all the important numbers out. If there's ever an emergency that you need security, the number's right there. All of our numbers are there. I would say put them into your phone so that you have ready access. We will be having 2 drills. So drills just in case there would be an emergency on campus. One will be in the classroom and one will be outside. And both places outside, whether you're in the academic forum or in the BAME Science Building, will be going to the same place. And you'll see when we get there, the buildings are very close together. So I think you'll love the planetarium show. It's all about going to Mars, and that's just coincidental. So I think that'll be a fun thing for you. It's just about 35 minutes. So, questions? No. Are you sure? What to wear? What should you wear? Shorts, sneakers, comfortable shoes. It doesn't look like it's going to be as hot next week as it is this week, so that's a good thing. Maybe bring a little sweatshirt like Jimmy has just in case of rain or whatever. So we could have rain.
Closed-toed shoes.
Closed-toed shoes, I said sneakers, yeah, because we'll be working in labs. When we get there on Wednesday, those of you who are able to come on Wednesday, we'll be showing you where the various classrooms are. There's also a lobby in the science building. So typically we'll meet there to distribute the kids to their different sessions. And the kids rotate through all the different teachers. Each teacher has 2 modules that they're teaching. And so the kids will rotate through the different teachers, but always with the same group, red, yellow, green, blue. So, okay, you're all too quiet. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Okay. One thing we're going to ask you at the end is to evaluate the STEM EA, so give us your honest feedback. What can we do better? What other activities would you like to see? We kind of blocked out a lot of stuff this year because we just didn't have time. Last year we had a great presentation on different rocket ships. Unfortunately, this year we can't do that one because we just don't have the time. But
And what's helpful when you do critique the course, and like I said, we're really asking you sincerely, don't tell us what you think we want to hear. Tell us what your opinions are, because that's what we're asking for. What did you like? What you thought really worked well? So we're sure not to mess that up. Keep that. What did you think could be improved? What did you think didn't work at all? So be real honest about feedback about the whole program so we can make it better and better every year, which is our goal to continually improve.
and
it.
how could we better use the interns as well?
Absolutely.
There were 16 interns or 16 RILA students who texted me from RILA Camp Notting this year. They want to be a part of next year. So I don't want to bring on 16 kids unless we really have something for them to do. So that's important. We don't want you to just stand around and feel like you're not important, because you are a very important part to this. And you'll be surprised at how the kids will really enjoy being with you. Don't be afraid to engage with them, because they're all looking for information and help and guidance, and they just think you're so cool. So I know you'll all be very professional. We're looking forward to having you with us. This is, again, another step in your Rotary journey. There's more to come, I'm sure, for each of you. And I'm so proud that you're able to join us.
Mhm.
So if there are no more questions, I will stop the recording. You can always be in touch if you have any questions in between. And we will see you next Thursday at 8 a.m., if not before.
Last pass before we go. Does anybody have any question at all about anything?
Okay, the parking lot is,
C3.
okay, C3. We will have signs outside. We will have a Rotary flag, and we'll have some Rotary Allentown West signs.
And they got the map with the,
They have the
yeah, you
map.
got the map which shows you where to park and also where to walk to, how you get to the particular building that we're staying, the kids are staying in, that we
Yeah.
all are staying in.
Yeah, how do we get back and forth?
And if you do have any additional questions, you have Gwen's contact information, so just get back to us.
Yeah. So happy 4th of July. I hope you're doing something fun.
Mhm.
Catch up on your sleep. Okay, we'll see you soon.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.